Time to make the video I never wanted to have to make, and that's cleaning out my damn pantry. Did she have to curse? Yes, I did. I feel that my pantry has just gotten out of control. There is a system for where everything is supposed to go, but the system has collapsed a little bit of late because some people do not put things back where they're supposed to go. And by some people, I do not mean me, because I know the system. I created the system. The system also falls apart somewhat when you have a massive influx of food through dumpster diving, because there's just all this junk and you don't know where to put it. See that empty space there on the floor? That's where the bucket for recycling goes, and Frugal Daddy just took that outside. Okay. Before things get better, they're going to get a whole lot worse. So it's just going to be massively awful all over my kitchen until I can sort through things and clean and then reorganize and put things back. This is a very critical process. Food is probably the easiest area to save money on, really. When you're going frugal and you need to cut expenses, food is usually the easiest. It's your most flexible, I think, when it comes to spending, and it's an easy area to save on. It really, really is. But it's hard to be frugal and stay on budget with your food if you don't know what you have in the house already, and if everything's a mess and it's disorganized. It's very easy to forget what you already have. You know, you see a great deal out there at the grocery store and you're like, yes, I'm frugal. I'm going to stock up on that great deal while I can. And you shove it away in your freezer or your pantry, and then you forget you have it and you're just buying the same stuff over and over again and you're not using what you've already spent money on. You must know what's going on in your pantry. I pretty much know what's in there, but it's just a mess and I don't like it being disorganized. So, here we go. I use these disposable aluminum baking trays to kind of organize things by category because Frugal Daddy found a ton of these once somewhere. Somebody was throwing them out. I think a restaurant in town was changing hands and they were throwing out a lot of stuff. So we have a lot of these. They're actually quite handy for keeping like items together. Barely begun and I'm already overwhelmed. Trying to keep non-food items such as the Epsom salts and the ammonia and the baggies on the floor for the moment. I will organize those. I bought these at Ollie's about a year ago. We have Harry and David's dark chocolate Moose Munch gourmet popcorn. Cinnamon maple pecan Moose Munch popcorn, and another dark chocolate Moose Munch popcorn that looks different from that one. So the normal price for these is $3.99, and I got them for 99 cents each. But it's not that much of a bargain if you forget about them and they're shoved to the back of your pantry to be saved for some special day that never arrives. I think today might be that special day. Bags and bags of Nutter Puffs that I bought because they had a rebate, so these actually came out as free. I found some candy the kids got at a birthday party from a piñata, and I'm gonna work it. Sunflower seeds for bird food, but I eat them myself, and I use these in my kale chips. When I make dehydrated kale chips, I do use my bird food sunflower seeds. Stay tuned for that video. Peanut butter, tea, cocoa. I did not know this was in there. Found a little blow up Smile Jesus Loves You mini beach ball. I don't know why that was in there. Maple syrup, both real and fake. These are all sticky on the back, so these are going straight into the sink for a wash up. I turned a cookie tray upside down on top of the stove, so that's more space for organizing. I found this in the pantry. This is from when I got 24 of these free with couponing. That was one of my first great couponing triumphs. And so I had extra ones stored in the pantry, but I think this is actually the last one, and it was shoved to the back of the pantry where it was all sad and it wasn't able to live out its disinfecting wipe destiny. So this is going into the bathroom now. Okay, so this is semi-empty. I just don't think I can handle moving all the canned foods to the floor just to put them back in. So what I plan to do is clean an area, shove all the cans to one end, clean the can area, and then reorganize the cans back together. Why I have cans in separate places, I don't really know, but I'm going to get them all organized together. And then we'll look up at that shelf. All right, I have my homemade cleaning spray in my shout bottle, which is mostly water, maybe a quarter ammonia, and then a squirt of dish soap. So I'm going to squirt and wipe with my sponge and dry with my rag. This is the last of the Clorox wipes. It's surprisingly not that dirty back there. Quince jam. I can't tell you how long I've had this. I think I've had this. How long have I had this? I don't know. 25 years or so? I don't know. Alright, canned foods are going over. Alright, you pop the sides off. I'm sure Daddy found this in the trash somewhere. And I'm keeping in it all these little packets of salad dressing and ketchup, mayonnaise, soy sauce packets, all that kind of thing. I keep them together in this. Otherwise, they just kind of end up everywhere. Have you all tried these little minute, ready to go, ready to serve, ready to go in the microwave rices? I got these free with couponing when they first came out. I made one the other day and the girls really liked it. Now the question is, do I put all the canned food on this shelf together or on this shelf together? I know, it's a very important decision to make. I'm kind of thinking I don't need it at eye level, do I? Because it's like canned stuff and I can see it fine if it's a little lower. I feel like something more special should be at eye level. Just found some of those little Easter egg dyeing tablets. Don't know how long those have been in there. No idea. It's not just been since this past Easter, I assure you. Oh, I just realized it's not dust, it's cocoa powder. There's cocoa powder all over everything. Goody. A few of the cans are dented. I don't really want to store dented cans. I have had a bad experience in the past with a dented can. So anything that's dented, I'm going to go ahead and open today. And if it's good, we're going to find a way to use it very soon. If it's bad, then up here on this top shelf, that's mostly flashlights and lanterns, and I think there's a coffee grinder up there. Then this shelf over here, back there, that's got a massive stockpile of mustard. I do not really need to reorganize my mustard. Well, there's my newly organized, beautiful can area. I found dented cans of pineapple, peaches, and mandarin oranges, so I will make a fruit salad with those or use them for smoothies today. And 2 dented cans of cream corn, which Frugal Daddy loves, so he's getting cream corn tonight. We don't usually buy bottled water because of the plastic, but then we also think, what kind of preppers are we if we have no water? So I have a few big jugs of water, and I'm going to put those back in that nook area back there because it'll be kind of obvious it's a big old jug of water there, so it's not like something's going to get lost in the nook. But this isn't something we obviously need to access very often because this is just to get us through day 1 of, you know, whatever, the apocalypse. And then we're pretty much goners because we only have 4 jugs. Next to the water, I'm going to put back my tea supply because somehow that makes sense. Just found a whole bag of plastic forks. That's not where they go. Look what I just found, tucked way out of sight. Frugal Daddy's hidden supply of white bread. Guess as long as he doesn't forget it's there. Better than the kids eating it. The girl's birthday is coming up at the end of the summer, and I just found blow pops. And I'm sure I got those and stuck them with the party stuff so that these could go in kids' goodie bags at birthday parties. And I didn't remember getting this. I had no idea. I have stocked up on a lot of paper plates. Another bag of those. What I should do is pick out the paper plates that I want to use this year for the birthday party, set them aside in the butler's pantry, and then shove the other ones off into the inner depths of the pantry. I washed this out. This is my little container for birthday candles and possibly balloons. And I think I have a lot more birthday candles than I realized. I thought it was a number 6, which we could use for the upcoming birthday, but duh, it's a 9. Do you know I have no idea where we store light bulbs in this home? Frugal Daddy's put them somewhere, and he keeps this piece of information, this secret mystery. He won't let me know, because it gives him power and control. He controls light. I have one bin now of paper plates and napkins, and another bin with streamers and cups. And I think for this upcoming birthday, we're going to go with Sophia the First. I remember buying these little Carolina brown rices. Those were free with couponing. Now, I ask you, where did these double bubble Easter eggs come from? I've never even heard of these. Frugal Daddy's trying to hide stuff in the pantry. I don't like that kind of tomfoolery. Ow, again! Damn it! I desperately want to be finished with this project, and there's just too much food, and that's what's bothering me. I want to get rid of stuff. Look at this now. Frugal Daddy found these dumpster diving, and it's open, and he's eating them little by little, and then he just shoves them up there, and no, they just need to be somewhere else. No. Ta-da! I'm finally finished, and it has taken the better part of a day, and I think my main accomplishment has been just to get everything off the floor level, and that was not my goal in the first place whatsoever. But it's all cleared out and clean, and now the recycling bin can live there happily alone. Okay, let's go look. This is what I consider my top food shelf. So way over to the left where you can't see it, that's where we have the mustard hoard and some salad dressing. We have 5 big jars of grape jelly. We've got the Miracle Whip, salsa, salad dressing in the front. We're going with our syrups. We have a box of crackers jammed back there. There's some picante stored behind the crackers. Over here is where we went with the food colorings and all the sprinkles and cake decorating type situations. And we have some mixes back there, which were all free, either couponing or dumpster diving. Next shelf down, we have the row of Daddy's peanut butter. We have a pan that I consider my baking theme sort of pan. Hence, you've got baking powder. In this little container, we have powdered vanilla. This is crystallized ginger. We have sugar. We have some bags of Bob's Red Mill flour. We have almond flour way in the back. We have honey, and these 2 were free couponing. The honey was not. These jars of honey I buy when I go to farmers markets or fairs. I know I say I'm vegan and vegans don't eat honey, but I still eat honey. As long as the bees are happy and well cared for, I think honey is really, really good for you. In this bin, we did rice and some, instant packages of flavored rices and more rice. This is a bag of nutritional yeast, which vegans use to give things a cheesy flavor. I don't really love it myself, but in small quantities it seems to be pretty effective. We got some prunes, we got the tea, we got the Metamucil, then we have more tea back there, and a box of cocoa jammed up on top of the tea. This bin has granola bars and Char cookie wafers and Belvita cookie bar thingies and Nutri-Grain bars and all that sort of thing. Next row down, we are at our canned area. I did have to condense some of them because I just had them too spread out. In the soup aisle, I have some vegetable soup mix, which is nice and dips. I have some onion soup mix. We have a veggie aisle. We've got the fruit aisle. We have the mommy peanut butter aisle, plus this jar of coconut oil because I didn't know where else to put it, and it fit right there. Then I have 4 of these Domino granulated sugar things I got when those were on sale couponing. A couple of sleeves of crackers. Then this bin is now my legume bin. as it were. So we've got various packages of beans. We have other grain type things. This is millet over here. We've got our barley. We've got our wheat berries. These are the dried peas that I sprouted to start the pea section of my garden. Here's the box of food I've set aside to start for my daughter's apartment. What lurks above the kitchen sink? Few jars of mayonnaise, many bags of Kashi Goleen Crunch from the CVS dumpster, and all the rest of this cereal was purchased when it was on sale with coupons. Most of it was free. Some of them might have been 50 cents, but I think they were pretty much free. I had the supplements in the pantry for a while, but there just wasn't space for them with this new reorganization. So supplements have gone back with medicines up into the high cupboard. So as not fun as this project was, I am glad I got it done, because now at least I know what's in my pantry, and I know my pantry's clean, and I've identified some items that need to be eaten right away. So anyway, there is a point to all of this. You really do need to be organized with your food storage in order to maintain your frugal food budgeting system. And now I know what I have. Thanks for watching this super inspiring video. Thank you. If you haven't already clicked to subscribe, well, boop, feel free to do so right there. Feel free to share on social media, because wouldn't all your friends want to see this? Until next time, bye-bye!